Hello, my name is Heath McKenzie and I am an author and an illustrator. I have authored a bunch of books now and I've illustrated a whole bunch more, including the fabulous Nit Boy books by Tristan Bancks, author extraordinaire. Now, Tristan and I did these books back in 2009 and then that was that. Nit Boy went a bit quiet. And I'm so pleased then that Puffin Books have brought Nit Boy back, put two books together in one fabulous volume for you to enjoy today. I'm so happy to see Nit Boy back. Very excited. Now, when I was growing up, I never got nits. I never got lice. I certainly never got fleas. So I missed out on all that fun, sadly, of getting the head lice shampoo and combing the eggs out. Well, my mum would have combed the eggs out and I'm sure she would have loved doing that. But we never got that opportunity. The nits completely missed us. And nowadays, obviously, nits are not a problem for me. I've certainly nipped that one in the bud. So yes, sadly, never got nits, but did get to draw nits thanks to Tristan. And I thank him so much for that opportunity because nits were a lot of fun to draw. And I would like to show you today just how much fun by drawing one for you. I thought Ned here, Ned, our main nit, our main man, I thought I could do a little how to draw thing and I can draw it for you and show you how I draw nits. And yeah, because I don't often get the chance, so it's glad to get the chance now. So yes, I will, let's flip this thing around and let's have a look at how to draw Ned the Nit. Okay, so to draw Ned the Nit, I'm going to use, first of all, I'm going to use a pencil, like a light bluish pencil for my rough. And then I'm going to use this sort of marker pen for my more finished line drawing, which is kind of how I work normally. Now, normally I would work digitally on the screen, but today I'll do it on paper. And it all starts with basic shapes. Everything always starts with basic shapes, and Ned is no exception. So we begin with, we start rough. A blobby, circle-y shape for the head. And then he's got a bit of a neck under there, so you can tuck that in as a circle. And his body, because he's an insect type of thing, they're in segments. So you can do a segment there like that. And then he's got like a big bum segment there like that. And that's the basic bits and pieces. And then on his face, he's got like a weird sort of nosy snout thing. And then I drew a line here to help decide where I want the eyes to be and which sort of way he's looking. So he's sort of looking in that direction like that. So I'll give him an eye here, rough in an eye there. And you can be really rough and messy at this stage. That's the beauty of the rough stage. And then I would give him some eyebrows here. He's kind of surprised. Oh, and he's got weird little sort of nippy claw bits here because he's a nit, so he would be nipping. And then arms sort of out here, sort of like bent triangly shapes with a little weird teardrop lump at the end, and then we'll pop another one just sort of here. The rest of it's tucked back there, you can't see it, and there's a bit of that there as well. He's coming together. We've got two of those because he is, and so you just sort of copy what you've done, do some lines and some triangle there, and then another sort of that sort of like a teardroppy sort of weird shape like that. That is that. And then I'll pop the other arm, or maybe this arm. I'll put one up higher here. And he's sort of saying, hi. Hi, world. And then he has, so everything's coming out of this middle bit, by the way. This back bit's sort of just like the bum tail part, but everything sort of comes out of this middle section here. So the legs will also come out of here. I consider these arms, and then we'll have legs. Now, Ned is a champion jumper. He's an amazing jumper. So he has slightly special legs. Normally I draw a nit's legs, kind of like just sticks. There we are, leg, foot, leg, foot. But Ned's got kind of special legs. If you think about a leg, I think about it kind of like a human leg. So if I was to draw a human leg over here, here's a human leg, there's a foot, and then we come up the leg. Now that's not the most exciting leg. It's not going to get you far in life. It's not going to help you leap over tall buildings, but there are muscles here and there are here. So if we draw that leg again, there's a knee, come down, there's a foot. But I'll give him a good strong calf muscle there and then a good thigh muscle there. Now that's a strong leg. That's going to get you far. So I'll take that onto Ned here. So I'll draw he's sort of the top half of his legs, I draw them like this. And then the bottom half comes down as a line, but then I add a bulky sort of circle shape here. That's where his leg muscle sort of thing comes in. Now, I don't know if knits have muscles, but in Ned's case, they will. So we'll sort of trumpet out the bottom of the leg here like that, and then draw it like sort of like an elf shoe. Sort of rough out your own sort of version of an elf shoe. And you've got a very rough Ned. It's just circle, oval shape, bigger oval shape sort of arm, like an almond nut, if you want. Little circle here for the neck, a circle here for the snout, little claw bits, and then the arms are more lines and triangles, lines, triangles. Sort of a teardroppy sort of shape like that for the little pincer hand claw things. Then we come down the leg to the knee, and then, yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully you're happy with that too. Now we get our pen. Ta-da! And we can start to draw it a bit nicer and neater. And I'll just draw it right on top. I always start around somewhere. If they've got ears, I usually start with the ears, but today I'll start with the eyes. So we've got an eye, and we've got the other eye. Now I'll give it a pupil, which is like a little circle for me, and then this one can be a little dot. I always sort of draw one of them a little bit bigger than the other. And I can change things as I go here too, so I'm not going to draw this whole shape. I'm just going to draw what I need of it. It's just a guide shape, and I might change it a bit, point it up now towards the front, and I might add a bit of detail to these little nippy bits there. And then we'll come around and do the rest of the head around here, up around the top, give him a couple of hairs, because he has a couple of hairs, and we'll do those eyebrows, not rough, we'll do them well. And then we'll come around and down, we'll do the neck bit, change that up a bit, maybe add a bit of shading there. And then we'll get that body in, well, I'll draw the bits I need. Now the arms sort of connect. Because of an insect, it's like it's all pieced together. I sort of draw them as though they're all put together like an action figure. There are joints and things, not like human here. Over here you've got skin covering up bones and stuff, so we don't need that. So then I'll come around here and I'll draw that arm in there. I feel like I'm taking forever doing this, so I'll speed up a little bit. Come around the back, add a few more little hairs on there. These legs again, they sort of connect in at the front, so I'll get them in there. Oh, that other arm, whoops, forgot that. We'll sneak it through to there, other arms there. Hello, he's a bit complicated, this guy. Now down the front of the legs, the line goes right down the front, does that trumpety bit and comes up and sort of then breaks up a bit here when we get to the big jumping muscle. And I'll do a few little dots on there, and then we'll do the other leg through there. Big round muscle there, down, trumpet out there, up, basically copy the other leg. Got these muscles there again, and then we'll do this little elf shoe feet. Why did I make them elf shoe feet? I have no idea. Like so many things when you're drawing, it seems like a good idea at the time. And then last, the bum bit, which is actually sort of broken into segments like this. A bit tricky in this mess at the back there. And it comes down the back, and then there's like a little nippy thing at the back as well. Then you can add a little bit of shading if you want. Under there, a bit of line work, a few more hairs and dots and whatnot. And you can sneak a little mouth in, because it's like a snout over the mouth. I'll sneak a little mouth in so he's happy. He's happy to be here. And I'll give a bit of shadow on the ground. And there you go. There's Ned. I hope that was helpful. I hope you were able to follow along as I rambled away drawing there. And I hope you get out there and get drawing your own knits. And I hope you don't get your own knits, because no one really wants that. Oh, you know, if you're going to get any knits, get these knits. Nit Boy, out now from Penguin Puffin Books by Tristan Bancks. Bye.